Today we're working on fading out the towel. So I've made it, I folded it into quarters, and it's a quarter the size that it was. You'll have to forgive the pajama pants. It's cold and icy outside. It seemed appropriate. Good. Because eventually we want her to not need the towel at all and just be able to do this wherever. So she's coming up to the towel and putting her head down pretty quickly now. Okay, I had the TV ready. And I guess she saw the little lion. But she pulled herself back together pretty quickly, which is good. I'll wait for her to lay down. Good. And then, nice. I'm going to play a video. She will find one of our Great Dane videos here. Whoops, she found a toy. That is not conducive to relaxation, is it? No. Okay. And I'm doing this, I don't know, first thing in the morning. So she's a little bit more fired up right now. So good. But she's got to learn how to calm herself even when she's excited. So that's okay. We will work through it. Good. I don't know if you saw that kind of deep sigh, so I'm going to give her a few extras for that. Normally, I keep my left hand on the remote to press play and pause. And then I have my right hand with some treats in it. But I'm holding the phone, so that's not going to work for today. So I'm going to put on a Great Dane video. So as soon as she looks right now, I am pausing the video. So I still have the picture on, but no sound, no movement. Good. And then I'm paying her for calming herself back down. Then I want to look and see what she does after she eats her treat. Good. Does she put her head right back down? Oops, sorry. Or does she go back to staring at the screen? If she puts her head right back down, that tells me she's still calm and has it together. If she looks back up at the screen, she's still kind of evaluating if she's going to, if she's going to go off or if she's going to stay calm. So she put her head down a couple times there, so that's good. So I'm going to play again. And then when she looks, I'm going to pause the video. Good. And what I'm teaching her to do, and also teaching her body to do, is how to see something that's a little bit of a stressor and then calm yourself down. Okay, so she looks, I pause. Eventually I'll leave it playing. But for right now, I want to set her up for success. Good girl. And FaZe is hoping that she will start barking so she can get a treat.
Hi, I'm Apollo.
Okay. So there she was able to look away from the video pretty quick after I paused it. She's staying pretty calm. Good. But that's what I'm really looking for, is for her to be calm enough to put her head down.
I'm Zeus. We're Great Danes. I'm his father. And I'm his son. I'm a year old. And I'm 3. I'm from a breeder in London, Ontario. I was born in my current home in Alberta. I weigh 130 pounds. And I weigh 170 pounds.
So I'm also going to give her some treats if she stays calm. That's the idea.
I like to play all day. And I like to sleep all day. I annoy my dad
Good.
a lot. Like a lot. But we love each other very much. And couldn't imagine our lives apart.
Good. So there, what I gave her a treat for is she started staring at the TV and then chose to look away. Since that, I know most of the time, pause this for a second. I know most of the time, I've been waiting for her to put her head down, but a couple times when I've got the video playing, I might even just reward if she looks away, just because that's at least a step towards actively disengaging. Good. From what is stressful. I'm sorry, Faye, she's doing so well. You're not getting any treats. That is so sad. Faye's, I think I mentioned in the other video, Faye gets a treat if she starts barking. And so far she has not had any barking episodes. Okay, so this time I'm going to leave it running for a second. Notice any changes in her body. Is she getting any stiffer? She kind of goes from 0 to 60 though. Like that. Good, Faze. So now Faze gets a treat. That was very 0 to 60. Well, maybe 0 to 50, because at least she didn't go like lunging at the end of the leash. So she's definitely even in her good episodes improving. I'm sorry, Faze, that one wasn't even that bad. You didn't give very much. Okay, good. She put her head right back down again. That's great. All right, so I'll play the video again. And before, I was trying to see if she could work through the video still playing, but then she jumped up, so I immediately paused it. But before, I was having to turn the picture and the video, I was having to turn the picture and the audio off. And she was still, it was taking her a couple minutes, maybe 2 minutes, a minute or two to calm down. And now she's having a lot less of an episode. And then if she does, able to calm herself very quickly. Good. So I'm going to pay her for staying calmer for a longer period. So there's the video. Since she had a little episode on the last one, I'm going to go back to just pausing it. So I'm trying to break it down. The first thing that we did was play it and then turn everything off and let her come down. Now I'm just pausing the video. Good. If she sees something and I'm pausing the audio, I'm pausing the video, but it's the screen is still showing the audio's playing. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. It's first thing in the morning. Now what we are up to is I'm pausing the video. So there's no audio and no movement, but the picture is still on the screen. And that was enough to make her react before I had to turn the picture off too. But now she's to the point where she's doing well and is handling that well. So start the video again. So she looks up. So I'm going to pause it. So you can see there's still a picture on the screen, but no audio, no movement. Good. And I'm going to arc her back towards me. Okay. Okay, play the video. Okay, so she's standing, so I paused it as soon as I saw her get kind of alert. I paused it. So again, picture, but no movement, no sound. Good. And then, whoops, I was a little early there. She hadn't quite put her head down. And then reward her for coming back down. Good. There she put her head back down real quickly. Now, the more you can avoid the freak out episodes, the easier it is going to be for her to come down. Every time she has one of those explosive episodes, it adds some stress to her body, some arousal. You could see there she's doing a little bit of her kicking. That's one of the ways when she's still a little amped up. So I'm going to do a little bit longer one here. I don't know if you can see her eyes are kind of moving around. She's got her head down. Good. But you're really looking for more of that kind of sleepy, blinky look. So we're going to do one or two here with a little bit longer. And she's got her head down, but she's not really relaxed yet. Her eyes keep darting around. She's a little bit fidgety. So she's trying to bring herself back down. Good. The longer they keep their head down, the more that real relaxation comes in. Right now, she's just trying to keep her head down cognitively because she knows that there's a treat involved. But the longer they stay with their head down, the more the body will actually start to physiologically react. I don't know if you can tell, but her breathing is just a little bit faster right now. Good. All right. So we're going to continue working on some of our video here. Okay, so there she jumped up. Well, I mean, her head whipped up. Good. Then she brought herself back down. So what I'm trying to do is teach her brain and her body what to do when that happens. Right now, her body just goes explosive, and I'm trying to teach her body and her brain how to not have that reaction. So I'm going to do a few more where, good. When I see her look up, I pause it and let her bring herself down so that that's very ingrained. Even if you see something that's potentially alerting, how do you calm yourself back down? And I don't want to, in the beginning, all right. So there I let it go for a couple more seconds after she looked. Good. And you're looking for how quickly can she pull it together. Okay, so I'm going to let it go a few seconds again. Good. And now she's able to start calming down much quicker.
Helping you now.
Good. If she stays calmed down, I want to go ahead and pay for that too. That's the best, is if she doesn't ever whip her head up and look in the first place. That's your ideal. Good. There you go. Good face. Go get it. Whoops, I thought I hit pause. I did not. But that's actually not bad considering I thought I hit pause and I didn't, and she still had a fairly mild episode compared to some of the other ones I've seen her do. So that actually was not terrible. Good. Here. It was an improvement, I would say.